Hello. This is Captain Australia. I am currently sitting at a bus stop about, we'll say 3 or so kilometres from my destination. Now this morning when I started I was 23k out of Ulladulla. I thought it wasn't quite that far, but I was 23k out. And I've actually done a really nice effort, I think. So in 4 hours I've done the 20 odd kilometres with a few stops to say good day, shake some hands and have a couple of cuddles. Speaking of that, a couple of shout outs. So firstly, my mate Scott, lovely fella, what a lovely mate. He's been tracking me, and we met up in Milton, which was back that away, and he gave me a lamington and some water, which he'd been waiting quite a while, I think, for me to roll through Milton. So Scott, thank you so much, mate, lovely fella. And then there's the gorgeous Melody. She ran across the road and gave me, still in my pocket, lovely piece of chocolate. So give them calories and energy to get through to the Dulla. So I'm on my way to the Marlin Hotel at Ulladulla. And then lastly, Mick the Legend of Towing and the whole crew there. You've been beeping at me all day apparently, so thanks for that. Yeah, so all is well, and I'm going to arrive at Ulladulla probably in the next hour, roll into the hotel, and my first priority is a shower because I pong more than a little bit. I was walking past a tree and I heard this kaplunk, kaplunk. I looked back, a couple of magpies had fallen dead from the tree. And I thought, oh, that can't be me, they must have been fighting or something. Then I walked further on, kaplunk, a little bloody rosella fell from the tree. So I think I'm wrapped in this envelope of stink that has become dangerous to natural wildlife. So I have to have a shower quite urgently and then make myself pretty, smell nice, and then I'm going to wander down to the pub downstairs at Ulladulla, and I'm going to hang out there all afternoon, probably from about 4 or 5 or something, maybe have a pub lunch, dinner there, but I do just need a few hours to, let's get that water Scotty gave me. I do just need a few hours to, so I do not have COVID, in case you're worried about COVID. When I cough, it's because my throat is too dry. I don't make saliva anymore after the chemo radiation I had in my own fight with cancer. Thank you, Scotty, for this water. Yeah, so Scott, Melody, and Mick the master tow man guy. Shout out to you fellas. And yeah, I'll be at the Marlin pub in Ulladulla, probably hanging out there from about 4 or 5 o'clock until whenever they kick me out, I guess. So I've mentioned that to a bunch of locals, and if anybody wants to catch up and share a beer and a chat, come find me. Yeah, so for now I'm just having a little 15-minute rest of the boots. And yeah, sorry, I think I have done a reasonably good job. So 7:45 until now, it's just before 12, and I've hit the 20k mark. So that's 5k an hour with my big old pack and my new boots. That's actually pretty good compared to how I usually do. So go Captain Australia, yeah! I don't know. I'm a shy person. I'm a naturally very shy person. So all the beeping and the waving, I love it, and it nourishes me and it lifts me up, and I'm grateful to you for it. But I'm also really, really shy. So when you're like, oh, superhero or whatever, I'm like, you're the hero. No, you're the hero. No, you're the hero. And then we'll get into a punch-up arguing over who's the hero. But yeah, look, Ulladulla pub, if you live locally or might find yourself going past there this evening and you would like to say hello, I'll be dressed up in my superhero gear, not this one because it's pongy. I'll try and get some laundry done. Shy, says K. Scott Huntley, I don't believe it. Yeah, well, mate, I don't know. Because I wanted to help the charity, Superhero Up for Science and all the rest, I'm put in this position of having to come past my shyness. And look, like Stolzy said on the radio this morning, I'm trying to reconstruct myself. So I'm trying to get past who I was into who I want to be. Who I was rejected kindness whenever it came at him. Oh, no, I'm good, thank you. No, I don't need anything. But now who I want to be is the person who doesn't reject kindness, but who promotes it, propagates it, plays it forward. The 3 Ps. Kindness. That's the joy coming out. I occasionally do weird stuff, sorry. So let me check messages, hang on. Put on my little old man spectacles. And Let's see who's saying what and what I need to tell you back. Well, you have done amazing, says Tiara. Yeah, thanks, Tiara. I'm actually pleased. I think I've done a pretty good walk. Cindy says, that's awesome. You got to Ulladulla safe. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful spot. Well, I think I'm about to wind a corner and then I'll see the port. I'll see the ocean. But Stolzy said it's gorgeous, so I'm looking forward to that. More water, old man. Talking with the dry throat, the chemo radiation, the inside lining of your throat. It's called the mucosa, which is a pretty gross name. Mine has been radiation damaged, and all my saliva glands were destroyed by the radiation as well. So I'm a little bit fragile. The apparatus in my mouth that you use to talk, kiss, eat, all that sort of stuff, I'm just a little bit fragile. Not to worry though, coming great. Comments. Scott says, hi. Hey Scotty, I did a shout out for you, mate. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much for the water in the Lamington, Scott. Down we go. Comments. Tiara says, there's a big hill after the pub. Just stay at the pub for as long as possible. Lol. Well, at least a full evening, my friend. At least one full evening. Jamie Taylor says, from one person to another, I have hypothyroidism and am always on the lookout for changes. My hat's off to you and your strength of life to live. Well, thank you. Yeah, the thyroid problems are really an issue. I've got medicine, but you're meant to keep it in the fridge. So I've been carrying it with me and trying to remember to take it, but I don't think it's working anymore. So I might need to see a doctor. I'll just push through, finish the walk and get it fixed when I get home, I reckon. Lincoln, hey Link, good to see you, mate. Lincoln says, hey mate, good to see you safe and well. Right back at you, buddy. Scott Huntley says, that is Dr. Canada. I think many of us reject kindness. Maybe we need to give more but accept more too. Well, I think that's it. Well, for me at least, the tendency to reject kindness came from the innate belief that, and so I will go psychobabble stuff here, but it's the innate belief growing up that I was unworthy of love. So my home situation wasn't great. My father left when I was, 3 years old. My mother grappled with addiction throughout her life. So you're always secondary. And so you learn the wrong lessons about love. And I think a lot of people reject kindness because they feel uncomfortable receiving it. Like, oh, what's this about? I don't deserve this. So what do you want from me? And it creates this inner dialogue that is just not in line with reality. For me, kindness is a beautiful thing, and when you receive it, you're creating a circle with the person who gives it that lifts you both up. And then you're breathing that out into the world as well. So I do not want to be that person who rejects kindness anymore. Matt Martin says, sounds like you're going to have a welcome party, mate. You deserve it, buddy. I am looking forward to it. Cindy Lee Robbins says, I'm having a drink for you today. Ha. Well, do not use me as the excuse for your alcoholism, Cindy Lee Robbins. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sure you're not an alcoholic. But, yeah, when I get to the Ulladulla pub, I'll raise a beer and think of you, Cindy Lee, all right? All the very best, and enjoy your... Well, it's Friday, isn't it? If there's a day for drinking, I think Friday afternoon is just about it. And Saturday, and maybe Sunday. Tiara says, going through chemo, I'm hearing you, mate. You amaze me day by day. Chemo's a shit show, isn't it? I'm sorry. Oops, I did not mean to swear then. I'm sorry you're going through that at the moment, Tiara. Gail says, hi, Captain. Can't wait to see the fun you have tonight. I will be mindful. I will be mindful to share it, okay? Dry throat. Jody says, welcome to Ulladulla. It's a shame about the weather. Stop. That's better, that'll sort me out. Welcome to Ulladulla. It's a shame about the weather. Good on you, mate. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jody. Lovely. Come down to the pub if you want a beer later. Phil McDonald, absolute legend. Madeline Evans, thank you for all the funds, awareness and kindness you're spreading. Gave you a beep beep along the highway at Milton. You're not the only one, my friend. Keep up the fantastic work. Thanks everybody for all the beeping and the love and support. I'm humbled and delighted. Oh, starting to rain again a little bit. Ricky James, waiting at Ulladulla Harbour for you now. Well, you know, Ricky, your name makes me think of Rick James. What was he? He was super freak, I'm super freaking. Ow. You know that? Like he had big, long, sexy, sort of feminine dreadlocks. Never mind. I think that was in the 80s. Heidi Mackay says, legend, you're so inspiring. Well, thank you, Heidi. That's a lovely thing to say. Sorry, running through the comments. Todd, hey, Captain, hope you have fun tonight and pump a few skewies. Haha. Now, is that a sexual thing, Todd? Because it sounds a bit sexual. Pump a few skewies. I've never heard that phrase. I don't know what the phrase means. Because I'll be at a pub, I interpret it as relating to beer, but it sounds a little bit kinky, mate. Whatever it is, I'm probably up for it, no worries. So I'll see you at the Marlin pub. Dorothy and Greg Hewitt. It could be that you are losing weight and the dose of medication is not right. My hubby is on thyroid medication and we do not keep it in the fridge. You take care. Well, you're supposed to keep it in the fridge, I think. If it's, well, mine is lexothyroxine or levothyroxine. And it says keep it in the fridge. Kate says, beautiful words, Captain. Kate, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what I was saying at the time you said that, but thank you. It's your birthday, Cindy Lee. Well, happy birthday, mate. Good on ya. Cheyenne Peter says, hello. Captain says, howdy. Sorry, here in a bus stop for anybody who's just joined in. About to roll into Ulladulla, not on a bus, walking. Hi, Captain says, John. G'day, John. Tiara Jade, chemo sucks, take care. Chemo does indeed suck. And let's... every day a good day for a drink, says Gail. The key is moderation. Moderation. I mean, I understand the word and I know how to say it. Moderation. Isn't that something you do on, like, online forums and stuff? I'm not sure what it means with regard to drinking. Donna Marie, hi Cap, enjoy, you're doing great. Thank you, Donna. How are the new boots going, asked John? Have a look, mate. Look at the grip on those bad boys, whoops. Hey, mate. Hey, g'day, how you doing? Did you see that fella? Lovely fella, look at that. But yeah, I don't know if you can see those boots. John, look at the grip on them. Great stuff. So no, now I'm getting blisters in different spots because the boots aren't sprung in yet. So the side, the bit that wraps around your ankle and shin, it's a bit too stiff. So they need to be sprung in. So I'm going to get a few blisters like around the Achilles heel and stuff. That's fine. That'll heal up pretty quick. And Todd explains that, yep, pumping a few skewies means having a few beers. All right, I will pump a few skewies tonight, Todd. Gary Butler says, hey mate. Mate says, hey Gary. Okay, all good. We are up to date on our comments, my friends. So I think I've sat long enough. I need to keep going and get to this hotel. Bathe, shower, wash my clothes, put my feet up. Wee in your boots. Apparently that should soften them. You know what, Kate? I think you might be having a lend there. I think you're having a go at old Captain Australia. You think, that old buffet, he's always talking about kindness. He must be simple-minded. Let's see if we can trick the old dude into pissing into his boot. Oh, okay. All right. Wee into my boot. Okay. Yeah. Now, I think I'll just walk in them and get them sprung in that way. If I wee into them, it'll be an accident tonight from drinking too much beer. Dorothy says, you enjoy a rest in warm bed, Captain. No, it's true, insists Kate. All right, Kate. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not quite at the point where I'm ready to do it outright for science, but I will drink a lot of beer tonight, and if an accident happens, I will report back whether the boots are improved or not, okay? There we go. All right, so it's Captain Australia's Big Walk. It's for a charity called the Kids Cancer Project. I'm walking from Brisbane to Melbourne. There's a link in, I think there's a link in this post if I remember to do it, for the charity page. No moderation equals wee in the boots. Okay, so yeah, maybe I have to let the moderation go to like, look, I haven't gotten drunk in a long time, to be honest. and I'm a cheap date because like I start to get tipsy after 3 or 4 beers because of something the chemo did or my metabolism from the thyroid, whatever it is. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to enjoy some music and company and very pleasant sort of drunken evening with lovely, lovely people tonight. It's going to be great. Gary says, I might see you at the Marlin tonight. Lovely, Gary. That would be my honour to meet you. Come on down and have a beer if you can find the time. All the very best. So, I'm going to shoot off there right now and see if I can get some laundry done and some showering and all that sort of stuff. So thank you for your time and interest. My name is Simon. Sometimes people call me Captain Australia. I'm not actually a superhero. I am defined not by my powers, but by my weaknesses and how I fight to rise above them. And if I can, so can you. All the very, very, very best.